I am going to take this quail egg and see if I can't put it in an incubator and hatch it. So we got these quail a little over a year ago. I have the cages set up so that there's 2 roosters to, I think I have like 8 hens in there. And I wanted to have a ratio so that we could get fertilized eggs. Now my cages have these rollouts on them, so I come out and I do my due diligence and I collect the eggs every day. I am going to take these eggs, and this will be a first time where I'm going to try and hatch my own eggs. We're going to watch them. Hopefully they develop. Hopefully I get some that hatch out and then take them through the brooder and growing them, and I'm going to get them out into some cages. So I'm very excited. Let's see if we can't candle a few here in a couple days and see what we find. We have been 14 days so far, and I went through last night, as you saw, and I candled all of the quail eggs. Now, I do have this flashlight here. It is called an incubated, and you basically hold the egg. You can see it shine there. You'll put the egg up on top of here, and if it shines through like you saw on that one where you can see light all through it, that egg has not developed out. Most of them, as you saw, they have developed. Now I have 2 incubators. This one here has 23 eggs. The other one over here has 22. I split them simply because it's a lot of eggs. I mean, if I were to put all of those in here, that would be 45 eggs in one small incubator. Now, when the chicks hatch out, you have to leave them in here for a day. You don't touch them. There's a process called pipping. And what the chick will do is it actually pokes its beak out through it, breaks the membrane, and you'll see a little teeny hole in the shell. And if you were to open this up, you could risk that membrane, they call it shrink wrapping, where it will actually shrink down some on that chick and kills the chick. Typically after a day, I move them to a brooder. I'm hoping that we get a decent hatch. I've got 45 out of 47 then, so that is not bad. We're doing okay. The incubator now has 1 day left, so this is 17 days. Now, typically it takes 18 days for quail chicks, but we can see right there we've got some chicks. So I don't know how many we'll end up getting. I'm really liking the coloring on these things, though, and I believe this is the color. I believe these are what you would call a pharaoh. I'm not 100% sure on all the color variations of coturnix quail, but, you know, so far we're looking pretty good. Well, all right, so we ended up with 41 chicks now. Now, unfortunately, and this is part of raising them, there was a little guy here that perished this morning. Sad. I need to take care of that. But what I've got so far here with this brooder setup, now I've got these little trays here with food. What I do with the quail food for these ones here, just because they are so darn small, You look at how small that little bird is there. Wow, look at how small. Wow. Because these guys are so small, I use a coffee grinder and I grind their food up. Now, I put that food in there, but also for waterers. You'll notice in there that I've got little dishes for water. There's troughs in the back also. There's those dripper cups. This is a hatching time brooder setup. Amazing setup. You can see in there, there is a heating element and then there's a light on there. So the chicks overall, they're looking really good. None of them have started developing feathers just yet, so we'll see. These things grow so fast, but so far we ended up with I had 45 eggs go into lockdown. 41 now are still going, so really excited. So let's watch them grow some more. Well, it has been now, gosh, it's been like 7 weeks, and the birds have grown up like super fast. So you saw them when they very first hatched out, and they're just so small. If we look at them now, they just have grown up. It's so amazing, and I love the coloring on that one there. Beautiful looking bird. We've had 39 or 40 of them make it. It's the cage there, you can see, but we've had 39 or 40 of them make it, and there's such beautiful coloring. You look at some of the coloring there on them, they're beautiful birds overall. The one right there, just so beautiful. And they just do, you see they're starting to peck at each other, they're getting grown. So unfortunately, part of raising quail is some of these are going to get processed. So, they're going to be food for us. And what I've done over here with the other cages is these are going to be our survivor stock. I have them marked out, and if I get them all to come over here, you see like an all white one, and we just have some beautiful coloring on there. I have 9 hens and 2 roosters. There's a rooster there, and there's one here. This all white one is a rooster. Beautiful looking bird. That is the quail. Now, for raising them from my own eggs to now having adult birds, wow. It's an amazing process. They're just so fast. Overall, the process of raising these quail, it hasn't been really that challenging. As far as when you hatch them out, 18 days. I typically have some that start to hatch out after 16 and a half, about 17 day mark. When they very first hatch, I grind their food just because they're so small. And, next thing you know, you blink and they got feathers, they're feathered out and they're outside. So pretty easy process, rewarding as well. So hopefully you all have liked this kind of timed video. It started back in May, and now, oh my gosh, we're towards the end of July. So it has been a process. But if you want to see more quail, let me know, because I typically don't do videos like this. But let me know. Throw some comments down there. Let me know if you would have done something different. If you have questions, ask. I might be able to answer them. I'm not sure. But just let me know. So you all take care, and I appreciate you watching this quail video.